What up, my dudes? I'm just doing today with the channel to Vlogs. Welcome. We're back here. We had to wait until the rain went away and then finally it went away. So now we're jumping on it. So the last time I left you guys with the spark plugs. So this is the Jackson Racing spark plugs. Huge difference than Miata. The throttle response is so good now. I don't know because it's just the racing edition or because it needed a tune-up. Either way, it's good. Now we're gonna take care of all this gunk that's coming off, my dudes. That's gonna be replaced with a gasket, like I said from the other vlog, and we're also gonna tackle painting it as well. The color that I chose for this car is something I wanted different, that no one else has, kind of uncommon, that people be like, oh, what is that, you know, because everyone has red. So I decided to go something else different. Trust the process and trust my vision how the Miata is gonna look. So that's what we're gonna do today. So basically we're going to take off the spark plugs again, take off this. I believe we got to take off the spark plugs, but we're going to do that either way. And then we have to just 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on this side. Take off the engine cover, clean it, then paint it. It's going to look awesome. My pops is here, like always, to help us out. Like I said, this is a father and son build. That's why I want to keep me and him always working on this car together, because this car is going to look good. But look at it right now, my dudes, because this car is going to completely change over time as we're moving on. So let me just take everything out, take out the engine cover, and I'll show you guys once we're done with that. So we got the cover off, my dudes. We're going to replace this gasket too that goes around the rim and also inside the circles. I have that in the box. I'll show you guys right now. I ordered it from Amazon. Link is down in the description. You guys want to see it. Right now this is all full of oil right now, my dude. So we have to wash it, clean it before we even start painting it. But I never seen this, and I'm betting that a lot of you guys have not seen this either. This is the engine, my dude. This is how the engine is work. Awesome. This is really cool. It's all full of oil. Obviously, so you have to keep it lubed up how they work. So as my dad just explained to us, the intake and exhaust, the camshaft. That looks really cool. So now we gotta clean up this before we can paint it. So we're gonna clean this up. Basically, we're gonna clean it up with rags, soap, water. You might have to get an iron brush to get all the scrub off of it, all the junk before we start painting. Like I said, painting is not. Well, painting is easy. The hard part is getting it ready, which is a preparation for it, and then painting will be easy. But yes, preparation, first step. Let's get this bad boy nice and clean. My dudes, link will be down in the description below for Amazon. There's a common problem with Miatas that these gasket goes out, so we got a new one. This is the new one right here. We're gonna install that as well and replace the old one so the oil won't be dripping out, making it a mess. So link down in the description. That's clean. I'm using the same cardboard that I used for my paint project so far this summer, which was we painted this bike, which is my nephew's bike. Sadly, he's not here because he started school already. But we're using the same cardboard, and we're gonna paint the cover. So there's 2 things that you need to know when you paint any engine cover or high temperature place. You're gonna need paint that can stand high heat temperatures. So I got a clean gloss, and that's gonna be put in over the color that I want. And yes, I'm going with yellow, my dudes. I'm gonna paint the heart of the Miata yellow. So I decided to go yellow. Like I said, something different that you don't see in the car community a lot. And I think yellow will look good. Trust the process, my dudes. Once we paint the whole color, everything's gonna match how I have it set up, but yellow is the color. My dudes, right now we're just drying it up. What we use to clean it, it's warm water, soap, rags. We did use sandpaper. We're just trying to get like the small little corners right now, my dudes, which is not really a difference, you know, but it is a difference. We're just trying to do the best we can. Screwdriver, obviously, try to get all the gunk out. Looks nice. It does look brighter. It doesn't look more gunkier I did before. But we're just finishing up, cleaning up, and then we got a tape. I'm gonna leave this rubber gasket in. I don't want to take it off because I feel like I want to damage it, and I want to buy a new one. So I'm just gonna put tape around this one. And then we also got to put tape right here too on the oil cap. No?
No, on this
one. No, just on this one? Yeah. Tape this one off, block it off, and tape it up. You guys know me. The way I have the bike designed from right there, I have an idea that I want to do as well in my head with the letters right here that are popping out. So let's start the paint. We did the first spray down coat. I am nervous. Fingers crossed that this actually looks good. I am nervous. The yellow that I got was the John Deere tractor yellow. I don't know what I was expecting. And I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I'm second guessing myself right now. Let me show you guys the first coat. Oh my goodness. Yes, my dude, that is a bright yellow. Oh man, that's the only yellow they had. The other one was orange. I didn't want to go with orange, trying to go with yellow. Oh my god, finger crossed that looks pretty good. I don't know. And then I'm trying to picture in my head how it's going to look in the engine bay. Obviously it's going to stand out. I was trying to get close to yellow to match the oil stick, but I don't know. And then with the red, oh, fingers crossed that looks good right now. I'm guessing myself. Oh my god. I'm nervous. The engine cover is not here right now. What I have over here was I paint the oil cap red. I just shot the gloss one. So this, from my understanding, is you need a gloss cleaner. So this is just handles the paint that's going to be high temperature, which is going to be by the engine, obviously. This is also good for fireplace. If you want to paint your fireplace again, this is just a gloss coat. So it's just a clear coat. You go over it. That's what I got to handle the heat. So I painted it's drying right now, so I can't touch it. So I painted the oil cap red. Over here, I have it right here. I have the oil stick. You guys can see. I painted that yellow as well, so it can match the engine bay. That is a bright yellow, my dudes. So you guys can imagine the engine cover. So I have the engine cover out here in the front yard because it's a little breezy, so it can dry out faster, because I need this engine cover to dry out way faster, because I'm going to shoot the red now on it. But I want to show you guys how bright this yellow is. I didn't expect it to be this bright. Yeah, that is super bright, my dudes, but it looks like brand new. It looks really well. I just shot the last coat of it, so the last coat of yellow is already on it. I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then we're gonna do the letters. We're gonna try to do it red with a steady hand. So we're just chilling and waiting. Obviously, my dad's just waiting on videos, but that's the last coat. And then we'll do the red touch-up. I'm not gonna do the red touch-up because I already know I don't have a steady hand. And my dad says that he's going to get a paintbrush. You guys will see right now, but he's going to try to get these letters red. This is exactly what I'm telling you that I do not have a steady hand for. So if I become a surgeon as a doctor, don't go to me, because my hand is not sturdy. My dad's hand is very sturdy. So he said that I'll paint all these letters for you. We thought this would be the easiest way. So what he does is he shakes it and he puts the paint inside the can, so you do like a little puddle of paint. And then from there we got tiny brushes from Family Dollar. It doesn't matter what type of brushes, as long as the brush. He gets his thinnest one and he's just painting the letters. I wouldn't do that because I won't be able to. I don't have a good steady hand, and this is the way he's been doing it. Hopefully there's only like a one coat, one thing done, because that's a lot of letters. And hopefully it does not rain or gets windy whatsoever, because if it does, then that's no bueno. Some good news and some bad news. It's getting dark outside, you guys can see. However, we finished painting the engine cover. It took longer than we expected because we did 2 coats of it. So it was 2 times doing over to make the letters right and correct. This is it, my dudes. Completely changed. It looks fire, my dudes. I really love the way that it came out to be. Really good. With the red, it actually takes away the yellow, so I'm really proud of it, of how it came out. I have the flashlight on my phone, my dudes, so you guys can like see it better. It is still wet. It is still wet. It hasn't dried. We decided, me and my dad, to put it away. We're gonna push the Miata backwards because we can't turn it on since we have the engine cover off. Obviously, the yellow on the oil stick looks awesome. So tomorrow, for us, it's gonna be a couple of hours. For you guys, it's gonna be a couple of seconds. It's the next day, my dudes. So we use that just to cover up the top. Next day, nice and fresh. Today actually a good day. It's not that hot today, so it's perfectly to bring out this bad boy from under here. Cause we put it under here. Sorry about the noise. Now that it's completely dry, it looks fire, my dudes. That looks nice. Yeah, that red actually made it pop out way better. Wow. Ready now, so we're picking it up and we're putting on the gasket. It's only one side, so the long side goes inside and then the nice thin side goes outside. If you guys don't believe me, let me pop this one out really quick so you guys can see whatever is long goes in and then whatever's flat comes out. So just follow the symbol, you follow the shape of it. Right here we had to cut it because it was connected, but since it was kind of weird, we just cut it, so it doesn't really matter. Now we're gonna put it on. Hopefully it's still dried. Is it dried? Oh,
that's okay. It's like
okay. So we got a little mancha right there, right, baby? Either way, it's gonna get dirty over time. Just like that, my dudes, it is done. Whoa. So there is a couple of things that I could have painted, but I didn't paint. Like this one, I could have painted. I could have painted that. I could have painted the housing of the spark plug wires. But just by looking at it, my dudes, it looks nice. This, on the other hand, I still don't know if I want to paint that. Still debatable. But the red cap of the oil, the red letters, matching oil stick. What do you think, baby? Should we paint this too? Or that looks fine like that?
Like that,
I think it does look fine like that. As long as the head got painted and it looks real good. Except for this side. This side is going to be changed once we get the turbo set up. That header is going to be gone. This is going to be gone. It's going to look prettier. But right now, I like it. Wow. That looks good. So we did everything by ourselves. So you guys saw. You guys want to do the same thing. You just got to buy the right paint. Which we already put the paint away. But you guys saw the paint back there. The ones that we used. And this is it, my dudes. This is the end of the vlog. It took some time consuming. But we got it done and it looks nice. Oh, also, when we're talking about painting the bolts. We left them the same, but you guys could paint them too. But I think it does kind of match what's going on over here. But besides that, it looks good. My coilovers, obviously they're green, but that's gonna be taken care of because once I get the bar that goes over it, that's gonna clean up that mess up. But that's later on in the future. But it's getting there. This little car is getting there. I like it. So if you like what I do, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next one. So peace out.